What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with the Below Average Runner. I'm a quitter, man. I'm a quitter. Just get on here, own it, man up. I'm a quitter, okay? Now that we got that out the way, you hear that? If you watch my Clean and Green channel, you already know this. I have had a rough 4 or 5 days. Not really felt bad. A little bit of a scratchy throat, no fever, just a lot of congestion in the head, sinuses, allergies. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff going around here where I live at. But I lost my voice for a couple of days. And it all happened after my last run, which was at night when my wife followed me. It was cold out. I sucked all that cold air in. Now, did that have anything to do with it? I don't know. And I wanted to run bad last week. I mean, I did. Now, somebody says, oh, no, you didn't. You would have went and done it. Well, one thing you get on this channel, you're going to get truth, transparency, reality. Okay? Yeah, I have manned up. I have run when it's sleeting outside. I've run when it was cold and when it was raining. You know, I've been in situations that I shouldn't have been out there running. I've done that before. Here's the deal, though. Back then, I might have done a little bit of this as a pastor, but most of the years of my running were in the early 2000s before I went into ministry. And I can't get sick and lose my voice where I'm not going to be able to preach when Sunday comes around. Now, I can get somebody else, sure, but it's my responsibility, right? And so I had to weigh the options last week, and last week was cold most of the week. It started warming up towards the end of the week, but if you go back, you can't really tell when I did the videos probably on Clean and Green because they didn't come out in order necessarily. You'll see some where I'm talking better, and then you may get one where you go back to where you can't hear me that good. Part of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday were bad. And so I thought, okay, it's warmed up, but I need to get well now. You know, I need to make sure that I'm good for Sunday. As a matter of fact, as late as Friday night, I was talking to one of my deacons, and, you know, he asked me about it, and I said, well, look, man, I'm hoping that I'm going to get better and I'm going to be there. I said, but if not, I've already got a plan in place. I know who I'm going to call and see if they can come fill in for me and all that. So I ended up today, I had a doctor's appointment, regular scheduled blood work. I was able to see my doctor while I was there. I got a steroid shot. She said she didn't really know what was wrong with me, but she said, let's just go ahead and kill it off. I'm leaving for Africa in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, I'll be in the air flying to Africa. And I said, I can't be sick going over there. And so she gave me an antibiotic shot, a steroid shot, and some cough medicine, and a oral antibiotic, and gave me her cell phone number and said, hey, if this don't work, let me know. We'll figure something out. Because, you know, she don't want me flying out of country sick either. So, again, don't feel bad or anything like that. It's just that I'm trying to be really careful and take care of myself. So it may delay my progress some. But, hey, that's just a reality, man. If you're going to get in shape and you're going to start going to the gym, you're going to start cycling, you're going to start running, life is still going to happen. You know, you're still going to have things happen in your family. You're going to have things happen with your health. You're going to have things happen with your finances. You're going to have those kind of, and then you just have to prioritize, you know, what should I do? So I have not quit. I pray that I have not quit. My plan is to get back out on the road and keep just being the below average runner until I can become the average runner, right? I really want to do this. A little bit of pain in one of my knees. I don't think it's a showstopper. And I'm already thinking in my mind, though I don't want to give up, if something becomes an issue with the knees and running, I'm going to try something else, like maybe cycling or something. It's not something I've really ever done other than riding bikes at the gym that's got the screens on them where you can go different places and ride these trails in different countries. That's pretty neat. I enjoyed that. but I would rather run, and so that's my goal. So probably not going to see you may see a little bit into this week, next week. I would, if I'm feeling good, I do really want to get out there and try to get some more miles in before I go to Africa. Obviously going to be gone for a couple of weeks, so it is what it is. But anyway, just want to share that quick update with y'all. Hey, appreciate you watching, and my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him.